Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke Podcast.
Oh,
man, I'm still recovering from the last show.
Man, tired. You know, at the Smoke Podcast, we try to get a couple of shows in, and sometimes it bites us in the ass.
Yeah, because we had the guys from
Guidance.
From Guidance, we had the guys from Disbelief.
Yeah,
they had the tequila. We had some whiskey from.
Man, shit.
What was that whiskey? What was that whiskey we had?
Guidance.
No, not Guidance. We had another whiskey.
Yeah.
That was right
Chief.
there. Let me see what that is.
Chief. Yeah, we had the Chief. We're gonna have him on. We're gonna have him on the show in the next couple of months.
Yeah,
man.
Chief Society,
man.
He's
doing
it.
He's right out of the city of Goodabow, like my man Stan Bell said.
Oh yeah, premium
bottle
whiskey.
heavy.
That bottle's heavy, man. He put a lot
Good
into his
Lord.
bottle. He was like, I want the heaviest bottle known to earth.
Yeah, so nobody pick it up. You ain't gonna be running out of the store with this one.
Yeah, but it's cool having these brothers come in and talk about their product and talk about what they're doing, and more important, talk about their story. And that's what I like. Talk about this story and tell us what's going on with them, how they came up with that. Yeah, and just like today. We got a new liquor store coming. This is coming out of my brother's mind, and bringing a liquor store to the Raleigh community. And
yeah, that means I don't have to go far to get it.
Y'all don't have to go far
because y'all ain't got no damn whiskey.
You're not, but I'd rather support the brother. I'd rather support the brother. You're lying.
So listen, if you go to Kroger and buy wine, they only sell wine that's made with grapes. That's it. That's the only thing they sell.
First of all, who go to Kroger and buy wine besides you? You the only one that talked about
probably
going to
me.
Kroger.
Yeah, probably me.
That's
but
it.
That's okay. R&R is there, and they gonna have real whiskey and real
Double R.
libations. Yeah, double R.
Yeah,
they gonna have real libations.
They might get tired of seeing me. Y'all know I love to make up cocktails.
All right, y'all.
But welcome to the Smoke Podcast.
We just started talking.
Yeah, we did start talking, but we having a good time though, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kimberly, what's the last thing you smoked?
Ooh.
Tell the truth.
Ooh.
Don't lie to us.
Ooh.
If you can remember the name.
Ooh. Skip me.
Skip you?
Skip me.
Man, Ike, what's the last thing you smoked? Make up
Ooh,
something.
man, I smoked Cohiba. I smoked the Cohiba. It was great.
I mean, you're big. You done turned into a big Cohiba Black
smoker.
Yeah, I mean, he what happened with Ike? His son bought him a Cohiba Black, and I guess it's because of the fact that his son bought it. That's all he drinks.
It's just a proud moment.
That's all he smoked now.
Okay, that's
which I think it's cool. That's a great story.
I just
as
got
I
my
told y'all
humidor
last
poured
week,
together, so I'm ready.
I bought me some Davidoffs, and I've been smoking them bad boys.
But you won't get your crew one. It's weird.
Y'all not a crew.
This weird here. We family. I'm sorry, you won't get your family.
You know what? I bought some, and then I bought a box. I bought a little case. They had a
Isaac,
sample pack.
have you heard anything about smoking a Davidoff lately?
Yeah, he
I showed it to him.
He shared it.
He showed it.
We gotta open that joint up.
It's not open yet. It ain't open yet.
Well, one day we gonna open it.
We gonna open it. It's for special occasions.
Any occasion that I am in the presence of you is
special.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. Kimberly, I'm gonna have to agree with you because how did your kitchen turn out?
It turned out beautiful.
I know it did. Because did you wear your skirt?
I thought we were past this part of the conversation.
No, we are past it, but I was just wondering, did you wear your skirt?
What I'm wearing? You mean at the reveal?
Yeah, at the reveal.
No, I ain't wearing no.
Did you have a reveal party?
I did, because I'm super excited. I'm proud of myself at 50.
You did good.
52.
All I did was saw the pictures. We ain't getting an invite in.
It's coming. Don't worry. I want to do a few more things, and then I'm gonna have my annual s'mores and the backyard thing.
You gonna sing karaoke?
We're gonna do karaoke. That seemed to be your favorite thing.
Just call me.
But when you did it last time, that's why I was going to ask. Did you sing?
Remember I sang.
We got video. That's okay.
Yeah, what you sing?
Okay. I don't remember what I sang, but I sang.
But it's a good time. That's my way to give back to family and friends. But it's just a little delayed.
Okay, give back. We got to bring anything?
No. We don't do that.
It's just like when you come to my house, you don't have to bring shit.
Don't bring nothing. No, we just come have a good time. And
I might bring some deviled eggs anyway, though.
Bring them. Well, you know I love the way you cook, so bring whatever you want to bring.
What up, Stacey?
I am not.
What up, Stacey? We're going to give you a shout out.
Stacey Hammond.
Stacey Hammond, we're going to give you a shout out. What's up, Stacey?
We ain't talking about her right now. We talking about the other projects. I said, girl, if you don't get out my house.
Man, we got a great show today.
We do. We do.
All the shows are great. And,
this one,
I just think we just bringing an extra flair to the podcast world.
Exactly, and we're letting people come on and tell their story, and that's what I love about this show.
And they got one too. I mean, the one with the dog wagon kind of took me out. It was a little unbelievable.
The dog wagon, but no, his pimp uncle.
I can believe it.
That's what because everybody go to a family reunion, got that one uncle that bring a different woman every year, or he bring two.
But that's for real. Why he bringing a different one?
Yeah, I mean, and he said that was his bottom one.
Dang.
I shit. I thought you brought your top one to the family reunion.
Depends on how it's going.
Well, I mean, and because everybody got that one cousin. Oh man, how much she costs?
If you gotta ask, they say if you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
You can't ask, you can't afford it.
That's what they
it.
say now. I don't know.
But you know what? We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back with Mr. R&R.
We gotta take a break now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Kimberly, what you been smoking?
We already went there.
Then what you been smoking,
part of
Fabian?
the conversation you was out
I missed all of it. Fabian, what you been
Stop
smoking?
smoking.
I told
Stop
you, man,
smoking.
I've been smoking on my Davidoff.
Right, stop smoking.
Kimberly, what you been smoking again?
I think Ike is under the influence. You under the influence?
It's the holiday season, so you know.
It is the holiday
And this is the Christmas episode
You know
of
what
the
I
Smoke
smoked?
Podcast.
You know what I smoked?
What?
And the Oscar leaf that Mr. Harrison gave y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's Mr. Harrison now?
I mean, whatever. So I mean, really,
say Mr. Harrison.
whatever.
Is that what we supposed to call his ass?
So our guest, he brought some Japanese whiskey.
But you know what?
We didn't use that. We didn't use that.
No, that's not what he said. He bought it in the box and said, "This is for the house."
Oh, that's
you don't
I'll
share
take
this with
that.
everybody.
I'll take that. But with this time, we got some Old Dominic. So Old Dominic is a Memphis-based distillery. They make whiskey. They make toddy. They make a vodka. But we got that Tennessee whiskey.
Hey, this is that hair on the chest shit right here. Bro.
Oh yeah. So yesterday I was I was shooting pictures of the chamber. Did a big chamber.
You gonna hear him get this damn story
chamber
out?
luncheon, yeah, and they announced they had Wendy Moten, and I can't remember this guy's name, but they sang they got a song based on the whiskey.
They gonna need one with 110 proof.
Oh yeah.
Hey Kimberly, you ever watch Harlem Nights? Mm-hmm. You remember when the champ walked in? That's what it's like listening to Ike right now.
Champ is here.
You so dumb. Don't kick us off YouTube.
Hey, but it's good stuff. This here from this here from Old Dominic is good liquor. I'll tell you that. I'll say that it's really good liquor.
You been in your own supply or something?
He said, "Look, he's just going on." We over here about to lose a whole long, and he like, and Old Dominic's Wendy Moten was there, and
chamber
with the guitarist of whatever, and he's not studying us.
All right, Smoke family. We come back. We're gonna bring Mr. R&R himself. We're gonna explain how he got this R&R name.
I'm here for it.
Wait a minute, is he not our new sponsor?
He is our new sponsor.
Oh
yeah, I like the people that come in and want to be sponsors.
I know, man. What?
And he brought some damn whiskey with him.
And that means we're gonna be drinking, but nothing but the great shit.
Oh, the good, not the great,
good
the good stuff. The good stuff.
The great stuff.
We're gonna have some new introductory items coming on board here soon, so get ready.
All right, Smoke fam, we'll be right back.
Right back.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke Podcast.
No, it's welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You got to stop drinking.
I know.
And smoking. Both.
Oh, I can just stop drinking. If I stop drinking, I'll be good.
You look like you about to go to sleep.
I am. This is good.
All right, man. You know what? We bring it to the Smoke family.
Yeah.
My guy Rick Farwell. Rick, what's going on, man? Mr. R&R Liquor.
What's going on, Smoke family?
Do you introduce yourself as I'm Rick? Like Rick
I'm
James.
Rick, bitch. I'm Rick, bitch.
No, just Rick. That's Rick.
Yeah, it's just Rick.
Good evening, everybody.
What's going on, Rick?
Here
Man?
you go trying to be a Barry White again.
I'm feeling this shirt, man. That shit tight.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. It's a little hot in here with this 110 we drinking, but
What?
Not the 110.
110 proof.
I ain't gonna be able to do it. I gotta walk down these steps.
Rick, what's going on, man? What you got? What you got going?
Slow motion. You know, I bowed out the business about right before the pandemic.
For the people that don't know, Rick on Pyramid Liquor, right?
Yeah, Pyramid
Liquor, right
downtown.
on the street, downtown, right here by the Pyramid, man, right down the street. I used to leave out my office, go down, walk down, holler at Rick, get me a bottle, come back.
Rick, were you delivering?
And then I went down there. I was like, that ain't Rick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wherever Rick is at, we're going to follow him.
That's what's up. I love that.
That's it. We're
Back
going
in
to follow
2020,
you.
I got offered a deal that I wouldn't see again. So
Hold up, was it a mob offer? Offer you couldn't refuse?
They pulled you to the back.
It felt like it.
They had a light shining on your head.
Right.
So you got two choices.
Right, exactly. I'll take door number one.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
All right, explain to the Smoke family what you're doing now.
Explain.
Rick.
Could you explain? Explain. He said explain.
That's what we do it.
Explain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sold a store in 2020. Wanted to get another store in, but we were in the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Had to wait for that to pan out. And once the moratorium went away for new liquor stores to come to the state, I had always wanted to put a liquor store in Raleigh. I'm from that area.
Right.
I'm from Raleigh, Fraser. So I said, if I can do this downtown, I can.
Because y'all ain't got no damn liquor stores in
Stop
Raleigh.
lying, man. We ain't got no black-owned liquor store.
It's sad. It's
That's
a
all
food
right.
desert. It's a lot. But
It's a
the
liquor store desert.
Yeah, but the funny thing about
Is
it,
it?
that area of Raleigh was the TIF district now, so they got the tax increment financing deal. They're trying to get new businesses in the area. So in just a matter of time, that area is going to look completely different.
Right.
I believe it.
So, when Starbucks opened up,
Starbucks, here we go.
Starbucks don't make no mistakes, bro.
So by the time y'all open a damn Starbucks
listen,
and
let me tell
damn
you something.
Chick-fil-A, if y'all just follow Starbucks and Chick-fil-A,
we even better. We
y'all
got
be good.
Bojangles.
We got Bojangles,
Yeah,
baby.
Bojangles.
Oh,
With no real
I'm
chicken.
there for that.
So
Car wash
listen.
going across the street.
Car wash going. So basically, you can go by Starbucks, get your thing, then go by your spot, get you a little shot, pour it in your Starbucks.
Tighten it up, walk in the
Listen.
office, and don't nobody know.
Let me tell you a good one: the medicine ball and some bourbon.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
The medicine ball and some
Kimberly.
bourbon.
So Rick,
This ain't her first rodeo.
it ain't our first. What's
She
the
tell it
name?
off on herself for sure.
What's the name?
I'm talking about for that cost.
What's the name?
The name of the store is Double R. That's my corporation. It was named after me and my father, Richard and Rick.
Right.
So it was Double R. Double R was my corporation that I had Pyramid Liquors under it. Had to sell the name and the rights to it. So this next one is going to be Double R Wine, Spirits, and More. And the More is cigars.
I was going to ask you what the more.
Yeah, the More is
You
cigars.
got you got a good stock. You got a good stock.
I'm working on it. Me and Rob are working diligently to get me
That's what's
what I
up.
need. So
That's what I'm talking
Because
about.
you can't buy cigars in the area.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
not-
and
not
you can't.
good-
Well,
Not
you can not
the
good
hu-
ones.
Not the humidor cigar.
Right.
Yeah. You go to the
can
the
go in the
corner
gas
store.
You
station.
go in the gas station,
Yeah,
take
and
a
they got some
chance. But who
garbage
want to do
in
that?
there.
Go
And
get
they
you some
hard.
cold bowls.
With the you so
COH.
spell it. Spell it.
That's it. You can't spell it.
Oh, Rick, I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
or
I'm excited
Or
myself.
am I excited for myself?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, excited for everybody in Raleigh, man. It's been a long time coming because it's no quality stores out there.
And it's
that was my thing.
it's still a great community though.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
still
un-
is.
And
It
I don't
still
understand
is.
that.
Over where you stay, man, it's
Yeah.
still a really vibrant community,
Right.
and it's nowhere from Bartlett,
Right.
Arlington, Tipton County. I mean,
Right.
the funny thing, when I did my research, Austin P has just as much traffic as Poplar Avenue.
Yeah.
So
because people going back and forth.
Yeah, people avoid 240.
Right.
So if they're coming from Arlington, Tipton County, anywhere north, they come down Austin Peay because they don't want to get on 40.
Right.
So it's got a lot of traffic, a lot of back and forth traffic. So I just
I
try to
wonder what
capitalize on that.
happened because it's still it's like an older community.
You gotta realize, once the Raleigh Springs Mall left, but the city built that really cool community center over there. It's really nice. And now you got Rick. Yeah, you got Rick doing his thing over there, and man, I'm just so excited. Not a Chick-fil-A.
It's coming.
Bojangles.
It's coming though.
It's coming.
Bojangles and Popeyes.
Well, first of all,
the cool thing.
Well, let me just say if we was gonna get a smoked anybody, Bojangles. How y'all don't have bone-in chicken? That's weird.
But they got some fried biscuits though.
Being a businessman, I think that was a decision that they had to. Probably since Popeyes has been there, they had a non-complete clause.
Oh, so they had.
So they had to say, okay, you can put a Bojangles here, but you
it can't be
no
bone-in chicken. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So that's
well, then I'm still upset, but I still get it. I get it from a business perspective. I got you. Okay, I got you. Because I kept saying, the lady said, "Oh, we don't have." I said, Can I get out this line?
I felt the same way because I'm like, okay, I wanted to try Bojangles for the first time, but
strips. Chick-fil-A kind of go. That's weird though. Now that you say that, okay, we're gonna see how that panning out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be wrapped.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A gonna be real. But that whole area's got a resurgence of income.
It really does,
and it's great. And I'm glad to be a part of it because
I'm happy for you.
When I got in, it was now it's doable. When everything gets built, square footage is gonna be.
It's so good. It's so good. I was like, Rick, man, can I come in as a part owner or something, man? And Rick's like, nah.
No, man. He's like, dog, I don't need your help. I don't need your help on this one.
I was like, damn, man, come on.
He's like, I got this, and I'm rolling solo with the R.
And you know what?
I got the mob offer, man. So I was like, that was good.
Not the mob offer for real.
I got the mob
Rick,
offer.
I'm worried about you.
No, I just got to look.
Is that a story you can share?
I got to send the money to the mob bosses.
So Rick, let me ask you this: what's gonna differentiate your store from a lot of other stores that's in the area?
My God!
I've been there. I've been there, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
The look, the feel of it is insane. The things that you're gonna be able to do. Tell the smoke audience all the things you're gonna be able to do. Rick.
Well, again, that area, when the mall went away, all the quality shopping went away.
100.
And again, I'm from that area, and I put a store the caliber that I put downtown with a tasting bar. I was selling growlers. I was doing the whole thing, delivery, wine tastings, the whole 9 yards. And when people were asking me, why Raleigh? I said, why not Raleigh?
Right. What they trying to say?
I'm from that area. Why not Raleigh? So the difference with me and everybody else, there are 3 bulletproof stores. Y'all know what a bulletproof store is.
Oh, yeah. Got all the glass and all that shit.
Yeah. And there are 2 shopping experience stores, but they're horrible shopping experiences. Now, I want to name the stores.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Kroger. Go ahead and
Leave Kroger alone, man.
But
Kroger and the Walmart.
I got an open format store. I got over 4,000 square feet. And I'm going to stock it with the stuff that the market wants, not necessarily the stuff that the Raleigh area wants. You got to think that all of that traffic coming up and down Austin Peay is coming from households that make 6 figures.
I like the way you said that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to focus on the households that 6-figure households, not necessarily the immediate area. So that's going to differentiate me because nobody else will go past Burnett's Vodka or some rock gut stuff. I'm gonna put a quality store out there, and from my tenure in the business, I was in the business for 15 plus years. I'm hoping that my family will come shop with me down there, just as they did downtown. Because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do wine tasting, I'm going to do delivery, I'm going to do events, I'm going to do everything I did downtown. I'm just going to do it in the neighborhood that I came from.
Okay.
So this is.
I think the neighborhood deserves that.
This is a feel good store.
No, I think it deserves it.
Here's what. There's some money in Raleigh.
It is, and also you are giving exposure. Sometimes people have to see it in order to know it's attainable.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
These bulletproof stores are not going to tell you about anything new out there. They're just going to stock, no offense, Stella Rose, all that garbage Moscato and all that garbage stuff that sells. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to have a tasting bar in there.
So they can change.
You can actually change. You know, let me expose you to something else. This is what I did downtown. Say, hey, try this. You know, it's the same price that you're spending on what you're spending, but it's a little bit better quality. And just kind of raise people's awareness and, you know, step it up a little bit.
That's how we do with cigars.
Yep, absolutely.
That's why we do it with cigars, because
absolutely.
You know, it's a lot of things out there for your palate. You just have to be willing to try it, and that's the biggest thing. That's why when you come on the show, Rick, if you tell me I only smoke this, well, we're not gonna have this. We want to change. We want something else that you may not have ever had, and that's the whole purpose of That's the purpose. That's the purpose of tasting, is that you try something that you never had before, and that's what I like. That's what I like about what your store. And when you had the store downtown, you go in your store. If you never tried that wine, you had an opportunity to taste it before you buy it.
Right.
And
that was my thing. If I saw you coming in for a Chardonnay, I got 4 Chardonnays open. Try another one.
Yeah, try another one.
I know, you know, people, we got tunnel vision. We go in the store, we want this, we want this. This is
elevate your palate.
Exactly. I'm going to show you something else that you might not know you liked.
That's what's up.
I like that. I love your thought process behind it.
So, and that's the whole thing. Cool. And I said, and for my people, for my neighborhood, for that area, I think it should have been Kane.
Because it's so easy to run out to another neighborhood, thinking you're going to do this and you're going to do that. You're going to be able to draw this customer and everything, but you're opening up in the area. Like I say, that the household income can handle paying a little bit more for some good stuff.
But it's just never been bought to them.
Exactly.
It's never been bought to them.
I mean, come on, give us a little bit more credit.
I mean, I'm behind a glass saying, "Give me my regular whatever."
Yeah.
You know, there's no exposure.
But that, you know, because it's a couple of liquor stores around there. I go there, and I swear I'm the only one buying some of this stuff that you got to get behind the damn.
Because it's behind
that's
the
not
bulletproof thing.
Yeah, that's not Hennessy. You know, so I welcome it, and I am so glad.
Me
that
too.
I know
Thank you.
You just gonna come in with me too.
That's all you got for the man today.
That's right, because I went to damn Kroger.
Yeah.
I asked the manager. I said, "Hey,
you gonna be able to still get your $11 wine?"
I asked the guy, "Where's your wine selection at?" And he said, "Right there."
So first of all, you went to the probably, and forgive me for saying, the worst Kroger in the city.
I did. I probably did.
The worst Kroger in the city.
I
The
did.
Kroger that gets overlooked, that one on Austin P.
There you go.
So no, they're not gonna have any quality product in there because they ain't got nobody in there to really sell it.
That's it.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
It'll sit on the shelf and it ain't moving.
Yeah, the manager was like, "Bro, right here. Here's the liquor right
You
here."
can say
I'm
the
like,
manager was
Ain't nobody on that
employee.
wine aisle showing you.
Yeah.
You just gotta go fend for yourself.
yeah. And when I grabbed the wine, Fabian, they didn't like it as much as they would like other wines.
You take that shit with you, man. no, we didn't do that. We didn't want to feel bad, but I talked about him afterwards.
Right, which he deserved.
He deserved that shit, man, because he know we don't drink that shit.
Who was you buying for though?
I think he
For
bought it for
Fabian,
himself.
I was buying
You really bought it for me.
I was buying
that's
for
so
Fabian.
nice
I
of
went
you.
to your liquor store that it was in your
Hey,
neighborhood.
that's not my
Wait a
liquor
minute,
store.
that ain't
You
no
went to
liquor. You
Kroger.
went to the grocery store.
I went to Kroger and
Your ass,
Kroger.
here's the funny thing. You keep telling this damn story. You passed over
But
so many
I was
liquor
just
stores.
getting ready to say that.
You passed up so much shit.
You
and
passed at
stopped
least
there.
5 liquor
Because I went
stores.
to an actual liquor store and they didn't have anything.
Wait a minute, what? This story getting worse
It's
and
getting
worse.
worse and worse.
The more you keep
It is
telling
what
us,
it is.
Hey, that's why drunk people shouldn't shop.
keep telling us, because this done changed.
This shit done changed more
The
than
dynamic done changed again.
Yeah, it really did. Come on now.
Well, Lord.
So Rick, when you decided to that you want to get back in the liquor business, why did you choose the shopping center that you're in?
You want to know the real story?
Don't say this is the only location you
No.
had.
The real story is this: space, number one.
Right.
Number two, they got absentee owners. Most of these shopping centers are owned by Indians and people of other nationalities out of town,
Right.
and they have no idea what's going on in the market.
Right.
So what I did,
And don't care.
when I started talking to him, his price per square foot was just
He
stupid.
just wanted somebody in there.
Yeah, so I was like, really? You okay? So
And
when
I ain't gonna
went
tell you no different.
when I went and talked to the shopping center group who has that land where the Bojangles is, they're building the shopping plaza back there. The cost per square foot was triple. So I'm like, okay, this cat don't know. Mm-hmm. He really don't know what he got.
Right.
And he in New York. He don't care.
He just wants somebody in it.
I said, dude, let's go and ink this thing.
Right.
And get it done. So, yeah, it was just opportunity, man, because he just didn't know what he had. And he still doesn't. Until that area really comes up a little bit more than it is right now, it is where it is.
He going to be coming back to you and say, hey, Rick, man, we got to talk.
Hey, in 10 years,
you can holler at me. But right now,
I'm going to the house for real this
right
time.
now, it's a different story.
Right now, we locked in. So, yeah, that was that geared my decision. I couldn't get the square foot that I wanted any place else on Austin P. Is he all right? He got that lean going. So.
He got the lean.
I'm listening.
That drove my decision, man.
That's all you doing is listening. You do know that, though.
True.
You are not participating.
True.
Y'all gonna let up.
Sorry, Rick.
Y'all gonna let up on him today.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, man. Let it off me.
Like you know what, man? You know,
what? We don't even be doing it. It be you.
Right. I watched this.
It was me
He
one
like
day.
the ringleader,
me
so
one
y'all
day.
enjoying this one, right?
Y'all, we enjoy this.
He came in with me too.
His radar head's all cocked to the side. Oh man,
That's crazy.
So tell us where you located at again.
Not again.
Hey champ, it's the champ.
Look, it's 3481 Austin P.
My stomach hurts.
If you're familiar with the Raleigh area, it's the Raleigh Springs Marketplace Shopping Center. It's right across from the new police precinct in the library they built.
Yes, it's nice. It's gonna be nice. You did it right.
It's plenty of parking. It's security. It's secure when you walk in. It's all that stuff.
I just lit it up more. I put more lights outside.
It's gonna.
Well, I can't wait to come through there and check it out. Make it a part of my TikTok, YouTube.
There you go. I love y'all. Have made him walk off.
Hey, be
He'll
careful.
be right back. But we can't call 911.
Y'all are awful. But he dish it out, though. He dish it out. I tune in. I said, "Oh, he dish it out."
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! So you know he deserves it.
So
sometime.
Smoke fam, we're gonna be honest with you. We normally shoot 2 shows.
Right.
The last show, I think Ike had a little because he done waste shit everywhere.
Oh,
man.
yeah, I saw the bottle.
I mean, yeah.
The bottle is almost empty.
He doing the most.
And then he coats that with 110 proof. Oh, yeah.
He doing the most.
Because
they be trying. You gotta tip. You gotta pace yourself.
Pace yourself, bro.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Look at the glass, bro. It ain't light.
It's not like
It ain't light.
He done waste shit and everything.
It ain't light. I said, bro, you playing with a monster in that bottle. Don't play. Yeah.
And you gotta stay hydrated. I don't see no water on this side.
I had to jump on my water. I said, this one too.
Because Rick started drinking and smoking his Padron. Well, you smoking Padron when you walk in, right? Mm-hmm. And Rick was drinking our guidance, and he had a couple things, and then we switched over to old Dominic's. And Rick's like, man, I gotta get some water, man, cause
y'all playing.
It's 110.
He said I gotta get home.
I didn't even know it was 110. Rick said this is just 110, man. Shit, y'all. Hey,
I've been doing this a long time.
You've been a long.
You like I know.
I know when it's hitting me. When I start sweating, I'm like,
you know your level. You know your level.
He know his limit, his level, and all that stuff. So Smoke Fam, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go check on Ike, make sure he all right. When we come back,
we're gonna clean up his spill over there.
He making a mess on this equipment.
He did some X-Time Valdez shit over here.
He's gonna get us all electrocuted around this.
All right, Smoke Fam, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. This
Ike is back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I never went anywhere.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
The audience saw you get up and leave.
The lies you guys
Make sure you
tell.
guys are following us on YouTube so you can see the great walkout by Isaac Singleton.
She used your whole government name.
Wow.
Man.
So I was shooting this event yesterday, and Wendy Moulton and I can't remember this guy's name. They came out and they sang they got a song about this old Dominic's Tennessee whiskey. They got a whole song about
Vanna Black
it.
Show it. Vanna Black Show it.
Yeah, they have a whole song about the old Dominic's whiskey, and this is their first I guess their first straight whiskey, just straight whiskey, Tennessee whiskey that they have made. You know, typically they made the old toddy, and they made the old Dominic's whiskey and so on. But this is the first time they made
a vodka too.
Yeah, they made a vodka. This is the first time they have ventured into the whiskey business, and I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean,
Rick, what do you think about it? I mean, you being the liquor guy, what do you think about
the liquor man?
The old Dominic's. I mean, you were the first one to point out that it was 110 proof.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even read that.
It's 110, but it's predominantly corn. So
75% corn.
Yeah, you won't feel the burn to the back.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
it'll go down smooth.
What gives the burn to the back?
Rye.
Rye gives the burn to the back.
So this is only 13% rye?
Yeah, you're feeling around the back. The corn, any like Woodford, Basil Hayden's, Angel's Envy, all of those bourbons are predominantly corn.
Right.
And they're easy to drink. It's a woman drink.
So the corn makes it easier to drink because it was
corn
sweet.
Is sweet.
It's sweet.
Corn is sweet.
Corn is sweet.
So the more corn they use, the sweeter it is.
Because on the back
the
end,
more barley and wheat or rye is what's going to give you that burn.
So I got
and
a question.
It doesn't necessarily have to be.
So
80 or 90
I think
proof.
a couple weeks ago we had the old Dominic's rye. This was something they just came out with. And it was actually good. We drank,
but that shit was strong as hell.
Yeah, it was strong. We drank it.
Yeah,
and this old Dominic's is what did you say, Kimberly? 100 proof?
It's 110.
110 proof. So,
and I will say it don't go down like 110. No. It don't. I mean,
it's actually kind of smooth.
It's real smooth for 110.
Yeah,
but now knowing it's because of the corn, the amount of corn is in there. Now,
because corn is not starchy, it turns into a sugar.
Yeah, it's a sugar.
Yeah.
So basically, what makes? I mean, I hear a lot of people talk about Pappy. A lot of people talk about different expensive whiskeys. What makes that so popular?
That's a good question.
The biggest thing, people want what they can't get. And Pappy's aged 23 years.
So the marketing.
Pappy's aged 23 years, 15, 18. I can't remember them. I've been out of the business for a minute. But they're aged a minute. And, you know, when you put it in the barrel and it sits in the barrel, a lot of it dissipates.
Right.
So you're left out of a barrel with maybe half, maybe, a quarter of whiskey.
So is that why it's so expensive? Because they lost half of it?
Yeah, it doesn't yield a lot. It doesn't yield a lot. You can go to any distributor and buy a barrel. Well, you can't, but you can buy a barrel of whatever. But again, after it's sat in there 23 years, 15 years, 12 years, a lot of they call it the angel share.
Right.
It just automatically dissipates because it's in this oxygen getting in the barrel,
right?
And it's just
and it sucks
automatically
it out.
going down. What's left in that barrel is actually freaking delicious.
It's the pureness in it.
Yeah, it's pure. And then they filter it and make it a little bit better.
Okay.
But yeah, and it doesn't yield a lot.
Right.
So
any of the
might not yield about, for the market, just say Southwest market might only yield 750 cases. That's 750 cases for every state in the Southeast. That's Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, whatever's in the Southeast.
Oh, so that's
they allocate it per market, per distributor.
Oh, okay.
So this old Dominic's, this is fairly new. They just introduced this. Again, they had a whole music video shot around it. So this is new stuff here. This is new / good stuff right here.
Now, what you're getting from Old Dominic, if I can jump in, can I?
Yeah, go right ahead, bro.
What you getting from Old Dominic? Old Dominic's been here how many years now?
Probably about 4 or 5 years.
About 4 or 5 years.
It's not that long.
They started bottling and barreling back when they opened.
Right. Yeah, because it does say that on there. 4
Their
years.
whiskey is now starting to mature.
Right.
So now for the next 5, 6 years, however much they put in barrel is going to start coming to the market. So they got, they probably got a barrel room there and probably a barrel room somewhere else of stuff that's just aging, that doesn't have a name, that doesn't have a bottle, that doesn't have a design, they're just waiting on it to age and be ready to release.
So they will release that as a new product.
They'll release it as a new product. That's
so let me ask you.
The longer it sits.
Yeah, this is
That was at least 4 years, I think it said.
This is 4 years.
Yeah, a minimum.
So, so they've been around that long. So now they got batches.
They got product.
And different product to bring out to the market. It's aging. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So
When it doesn't age, and forgive me so bad, Bow Brothers, y'all tried Bow Brothers? It's some black brothers.
Out of Nashville?
I don't know where that. No, they're out of Kentucky.
Okay.
But their stuff didn't age. I don't know what they
that's
did.
it. That's the one. Because it only set in barrels for like 30, like a short period of time.
To the market. And
it wasn't. It didn't have that.
Anybody's tuning in from Bow Brothers, forgive me. But again, they marketed based on their blackness.
Right.
We black. We got a whiskey. It's garbage.
But when you do that, it has to be. It has to taste good.
You can look at it in the bottle, and it's half of that color.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's true.
If you go pick up a bottle of Bow Brothers, I'm like, God, dude, that's tequila.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't even aged.
So being because I always called you a whiskey bourbon aficionado because you know your shit. No.
I've
been in the business a long time. I tell everybody I know enough to be dangerous, but I'm no expert.
That's what's up.
I want to level that $40 range. What would you recommend to someone? Best for their money.
In whiskey?
In whiskey.
If you got an acquired taste for rye, I go Sazerac.
Sazerac, okay.
If you got an acquired taste for whiskey, it depends on the mash bill.
Right.
That's on there too. What that mean? What does that mean, Rick?
If you like a sweeter bourbon,
right.
I'm gonna tell you, Woodford. I'm gonna tell you something you can get that you ain't gotta wait for.
Right.
But if Mitker's makes a great product.
Yeah, I had Mitker's.
Mitker's is good. Yeah. It just doesn't necessarily have to be in that Pappy family, or some others out there.
I had Weller's, and I thought it was good.
Yeah, Weller's is weeded.
Weller's, yeah. I thought it was good.
Weller's is weeded. The fascination with weeded bourbons, I think they mature faster,
right,
and they can get them to the market faster, but they're still allocated because it's from that.
Now you were telling us on a break that Buffalo Trace has a lot of umbrellas.
Yeah, if you got Google, look up the bourbon tree. And that's something you can post up and really understand that the different companies out there and the brands underneath them.
Oh, okay.
So Buffalo Trace has Eagle Rare, Pappy's, Weller. All of that is under that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Heaven Hill has, I've been out the business a minute, but Heaven Hill has a whole
But you still know your
bourbons
stuff.
underneath
Quit
it.
saying that, man.
Yeah, so again, that the bourbon tree will kind of really explain it. So how distributors in Tennessee, how they are, how loyal you are to the brand year round is how much allocated stuff you get.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace has a vodka. If you ain't buying their vodka, you ain't getting no Pappy.
Oh wow.
Oh,
so it's at R&R. What's going to be the signature? Do you have are you going to have a signature bourbon whiskey?
It's really hard to tell because I'm not familiar with the market and what the market's going to pull.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to play that market game and put enough stuff out there that everybody can shop.
Right.
But the thing that I've got going in Raleigh is I'm unapologetically black out there.
Of course.
I had to walk the walk.
I'm gonna say this.
I had to walk the walk down here.
I'm gonna say this. When you had the liquor store downtown, I'm not gonna give them any pub.
Right.
You had some of the first liquors that I've ever tasted.
Yeah. Between
cognacs, bourbons, and whiskeys, you made sure that you had some shit that I've never tried before.
Right.
And
I'm a student
I ain't gonna
of the
say
business.
I'm an alcoholic or anything.
I'm always going to be.
Try different
Well,
things.
I don't know.
If that's a niche for me in Raleigh, it's a niche for me because I'm a student of the business. I love learning new stuff and finding new stuff.
Right.
Okay.
So again, what I bought downtown is what I'm gonna bring out there.
Right.
I'm still gonna capitalize on any opportunity to show you something you never seen.
Right.
And there's so many products that I've launched in the store that I've done.
And what I like, Rick, is after talking to you, after visiting your store and looking at what you're gonna have that special room. They got the special shit for special people, and I love that.
No doubt.
Because your name, your experience, your wealth of knowledge is going to bring a lot of people in there not looking for regular shit, not looking for the things that they can get anywhere.
want something
to
different.
an area that's never had that.
To an area that never had that. And
They have not.
They never. No one out there ever cared enough about the consumer to bring them up.
Frazier's never had any good liquor.
And
nobody out there ever cared enough to bring people along.
It's the Riley Frazier.
And honestly, you know, and I like to consider myself as a decent wine consumer, and you're gonna have some decent wines. I love a good bold red wine. I love it.
That's my bread and butter. Everything I learned about the wine business, I learned up the street.
Right.
Okay.
Because I've sold 60%, 65% wine.
Right.
Okay.
I sold liquor, but I sold a lot of wine. So I had to become a student of wine and really know what I'm talking about and really know what I need to do. That's why I host wine tastings. I host wine classes, stuff like that, to really bring people kind of into my world. It ain't hard.
No, it's not. It's not.
You know,
and people appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, you, what I always tell them is I meet people where they are.
Right.
Where you at? What you drink?
Yeah.
Let me take you somewhere else. Because again, like I just told you guys about the corn. People will taste a whiskey that's sweet and don't know why they like it. It's corn.
It's corn.
Okay, if you like a whiskey or a bourbon that's predominantly corn, I'll show you 5 or 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's predominantly rye, I'll show you 5 or 6 more ryes. You know, you're just not going to be stuck on a brand.
Right.
Because, you know, in my liquor cabinet, I got a $300 bottle, I got a $75 bottle, and I got a $10 bottle.
That's it.
Luckily, my wife loved a $10 bottle.
Right. And again,
don't bring Hollywood over. You don't want the good stuff.
Price means nothing in this business.
No, it don't.
Price is built with marketing, with advertisement. Price is built there. And again, with it not being available.
Mm-hmm.
If hey, we only made 300 bottles of this, I want one.
And perfect example of marketing. Perfect example of marketing is champagne. To me.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because all you got to do, you get a famous rapper and you like, oh, this is all I drink, and it's gonna fly off the shelf. And that's not saying it's the best. Not saying it's the best.
No, man.
Because I've tried them all.
We as consumers are visual.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We remember who had it, who drank it, and how cool it was.
Yeah, and it's easy to throw up that bottle when you got a bunch of people over there. Man, you know this is what Puffy. This what. This is what. What's his name?
Moet
right here.
And excuse me if any Moet people out there. Moet is the worst motherfucking champagne in the market.
I
excuse
agree.
me for cussing.
I agree.
And I'm a Voo guy.
And
I love Voo.
Yeah,
I'm a Voo clock.
Voo is a wonderful thing. But just like when Jay-Z was with
Ace.
No, before that he was with Cristal.
Cristal.
Cristal
some garbage to me.
We didn't want that. They didn't want that. He was drinking it, and again, it was garbage when he was drinking it, and they didn't want that notoriety. So he went out and bought into Ace of Spades, Armand de Brignac, and it's actually a better champagne.
Yeah. Oh, it's better than.
It's much better. Have you ever tasted? I drank Cristal at my wedding, and I threw it in the sink. It was horrible. I'm like, wow.
I've tasted.
I waited all these years to try this. And this
I said the same thing.
I had a big bottle of Ace, and I drank it on my 50th birthday. And I tell you what, it was good. Ace
is good.
Ace is good.
It's Armand de Brignac. Everybody says
I remember the time we did a shoot, and after they finished, they had a bottle of Cristal. You should have saw the people that was trying to get a sip of it. It was
and not knowing.
Not knowing.
And Moet is that same thing.
Moet is the same. I mean, it's all about marketing. It's like you say. It's about marketing.
If it give me a headache, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't care what it is.
Now I had the I don't know. I can't remember Bellinger's it's the James Bond. The James Bond. I love that.
Yeah, it's good.
I thought it was good.
It's good. It's good. That's one of them things that James Bond didn't put it out there for black folk.
Yeah, he put it out for black folk.
He ain't put it out there for us. We just tried and said, "Oh, this is good shit."
It's some good. It's some good champagne, and I had it the first time at your spot. It was so good.
I'll tell you another one good. Paul Roger. PALROG.
That's not the $6 one.
No, it's about $70.
Okay,
but it's an unassuming label.
Right,
you wouldn't think, but that's what Queen Elizabeth and all the royalty. That's what they drink every day.
Oh, every day.
What am I thinking? Paul somebody else.
That's why she's able to be so. That's how come she was able.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But that's a good champagne. It's from Great Britain too.
And you know, and that's the funny thing. Marketing makes things like Ciroc is garbage to me.
it was when Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever his name. It was when he took over. It was when he jumped on board.
Yeah.
And it turned into cases for them.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful marketing tool. Actually, he's the freaking spearhead of everybody putting their name on a bottle, from Jamie Foxx on down.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige even got a wine.
So it was garbage before that.
Yeah.
So it was a smart move getting somebody to endorse it and push it. Somebody like Puff Daddy. Now they the number one selling vodka.
Now let me ask you this. Out of all the celebrity-driven spirits, which one do you think actually is good? I hate to put you on the spot like this, but which one do you actually think is good? Because we've had the tequila that Kevin Hart endorses.
I've not tried it.
It's okay. It's a little sweet.
The bottle is beautiful.
The bottle is. I mean, you get a good bottle for us, and we buy
it's great on pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't,
I will say this. I will say
because the market is so flooded with people endorsing stuff.
I do like Douce, but I don't drink it anymore because I found another cognac that I like.
Oh my God, the cognac game is so.
What's up with
that? What's the word that I'm looking for? It's
saturated.
The cognac game is more vast than the United States market lets it be.
Right.
There are some outstanding cognacs.
Like I'm a Pierre Ferrand nut.
Wonderful. Yes. That's the thing.
I'm a nut.
They ain't marketed, but it's a great cognac. It's so many more out there that are just not widely marketed. That people are drinking Hennessy, Remy, all this other stuff that's endorsed by people. It is garbage.
Yes.
And there's so many. Again, cognac is an elegant drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's drank
because it's got its own glass
kings
for sure.
And queens in England.
It's not to be mixed.
Quality.
And if you have to mix it, if you get Hennessy and Coke,
you drink it,
it's not about the Hennessy.
So why did
you drink
Hennessy
it like you drink a brandy? You put it in a brandy sifter, you warm it up, and you drink it warm.
Yeah.
I just had a warm wine.
Really?
I went to a wine tasting and they had a warm wine and it was delicious.
Was it a port?
Room temperature or warm?
It was warm. It was called I'm gonna try to figure out the name of it. It was called warm wine and it was really delicious.
Fortified. Was it high in alcohol?
Oh, I don't know. It probably was, but it was good.
A port.
It wasn't a port.
I was about to say it was probably a port.
I'm gonna find out the name of it for you, Rick, so you can have it.
And that's the thing that it's so many great cognacs out there, but it's just a market that's untapped because all of these cats go for it. Their cognacs over in France that I don't care how big a rapper, how big an entertainer you are not distorting our brand.
Right.
Because we sell enough over here that we don't give a damn about the United States.
And I guess that's why I like the Pierre Ferrand brand because I honestly
undistorted, unfiltered.
I found it.
Cognac.
I found it simply because they were out of something else that I was drinking. I was like, let me try this, and I tried. I was like, oh, this is it right here.
Long time.
And that new 10, that Pierre Ferrand 10.
That's
like
what I got
10
Randy
different
for as,
liquors mixed together. That's some good stuff.
Oh, Ben Clark, that's a Christmas wine. That's a.
Is it a blend?
I can't think of the characteristic of it. It's not port. It's fortified. It's
what
got
is it
a lot
called?
of alcohol on it, but you can put heat on that. I can't. Again,
what's the name of it, Kimberly?
Ben Clark.
Ben Clark.
It's a winter wine, is what they would call it. Great for the holidays.
They sell it around the holidays. Yeah, I sold it.
Yeah.
Okay. You just brought yourself up a couple notches when you said that it was a Christmas wine.
It is. That's how it's marketed.
Yeah, it's marketed as Christmas wine. Yeah.
Because I know back during the day we had a Thanksgiving wine. It was pretty good. We had some wine from that was again it was
it French?
It was a French wine. Yeah, it was good.
It comes out every Thanksgiving. It's called
Beaujolais.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I had some Beaujolais. I had some Beaujolais for Christmas, but I didn't like it. I mean, it was for Thanksgiving. I didn't like it because it was too.
It's young.
It didn't do anything for me. It was almost drinking. It's like drinking.
It was
grape juice.
Fruit juice
with a little bit of kick. And I got it because of the Beaujolais brand because they make a good red.
Beaujolais became a thing in the United States. The French laugh at Beaujolais.
Yeah.
It is they give it to their kids.
Oh, wow.
It's that.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Wow, that's what's up.
And to quote the great Fred Sanford, You mix the Beaujolais with the Ripple, and you got Beaujolipple. Rollo and Fred. Rollo
was not
Beaujolais.
made to be taken seriously.
Right.
It really wasn't. Because again, people, oh my God, I can't wait. I used to carry cases of it, and people just buy it in droves. Oh man, you got the Beaujolais. I'm like, this is horrible.
I wonder, is it because of the name?
It sound bougie.
It's
bougie for the Beaujolais.
I won't say Beaujolais is the region that it's grown in, but it's still it's young. It's like they squeeze the grapes, they put it in a bottle, put it on the shelf.
Oh.
Well, see, that's why I think the people, when they come to your spot, they're not gonna know. They just they gonna want a recommendation from you.
And you got your Instagram and Facebook up.
I'm gonna be the Pied Piper. I'm gonna take you.
Don't say the Pied Piper.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna take you somewhere you haven't been. Social media is out there. Double R Wine and Spirits is on Instagram and Facebook right now. I haven't done any posting because I just finished construction last week.
That's fine. We're gonna help you.
We're launching all the marketing next week. I got a billboard going up on Austin Pier.
I'm gonna show stop by there.
Yeah.
We're gonna be your number one customers, man.
Hey man, I love it. I love it. And I hope all my old customers from Pyramid will come out and shop.
Of course they will.
Because it's not that bad of a drive, and honestly, here's the funny thing. You can get anywhere in Memphis,
15 minutes.
20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Even if you live out in Germantown,
20 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, man, I appreciate it, Rick. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting the Smoke Podcast, man. We really appreciate it.
I told you, I'm your sponsor now.
Yes, that's right. That's
our sponsor, y'all. Y'all go out and support it.
Expect some different stuff.
Yes.
Especially
we ready for it.
We ready for it.
You may walk in not knowing what you want, but you gonna walk out with some good stuff.
Exactly.
And just ask the proprietor. Yeah, just ask the proprietor. Just ask for a recommendation. He gonna hook you up. Yeah,
why are you doing this, Kim? Kim, why you doing this?
She's fine.
But you know what? You was messing up. You was messing with a bad last week, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, you was on the last week.
Yeah, I tune in. He's pretty vicious. But y'all got him today.
He's vicious towards me.
I know. I'm trying to work with Kimberly so me and her can do a business together.
But you talking foolishness. You ain't talking nothing serious.
I'm serious. Hey, we gonna paint some damn cabinets.
Who?
Paint some what?
Paint some cabinets.
I thought you gonna make some cabbage. I'm like, what? You cooking in here?
I thought he said paint canvas.
Paint some cabinets.
First of all, you ain't got your friend on who can really cook.
He said cabinets.
Okay.
So you heard cabinets. You heard canvas.
Canvas.
I heard cabinets. Maybe because I'm hungry.
Boy, that's slur.
Cabinets.
Woo, let's get out of here. Lord help the people.
All right, Smoke fam. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and please go to our YouTube page, hit the subscribe button, and like us and everything. And, check us out on Old, Black-owned, Spotify.
Streaming.
Everything. Hey, if it's there, we're there.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right, Smoke fam, until we smoke again, we will holla.
We will holla.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.